there, everyone. It's me once again, the underdog of the underrated, and I'm here to bring you a brand new Let's Play in which is something old, something new, and something that has been played to death by many an LP here. And this is one of my personal favorites because I used to rent this game to death when I was younger. So, presenting the story in its value, enjoy the epic reading. The long, long struggle of ancient times finally ended. The victor sacrificed the vanquished to the heavens. Four bells tolled, four torches were lit, and the world continued for thousands of years. Our new Let's Play is Phantasy Star, The End of Millennium, brought to us by Sega of 1994. The Algo solar system, somewhere in space. Once a brilliant civilization flourished here. Citizens devoted themselves to the art and sciences, and life was prosperous and good. Then a series of disasters struck. The system-wide management system, Mother Brain, was destroyed. So was the first planet Palma. Over 90% of the system's population died and the advanced technological culture was lost. Society declined, spiraling downward until at last, only a few group even remembered there were once better times. 1,000 years passed. At last, civilization is once more on the rise across the Algo system. People are again turning to thoughts of an easier life. Old knowledge being rediscovered. But just as things look brighter, beyond the threshold long thought closed, a dark and very ancient evil stirs. So, we are going to start this puppy up, so let's do that. Chaz, we have work to do. Hurry up and get ready. Well, how about that? It almost felt like it lagged a bit or tripped or something. This your first job since you joined the Hunters Guild. You better put your heart into it. So, I'm not a trainee anymore. From this day on, you are a full-fledged partner. Now come on, let's go. Where are we off to this time? Bit far. We're going to Motavia Academy in the town of Piata. Ah, so we're going to the town of learning. I wonder what's happened there. Who knows? The message said just come. We'll get the details once we're there. Since we're going to be there anyway, I'd sure like to tour the academy. Is that all you can think about? Get moving or I'll leave you behind. AW 2284. Monster attacks have swelled the ranks of those who call themselves hunters. But as the attacks become ever more frequent and powerful, an elite few begin to wonder what is behind this outbreak, and when and how will it all end. Here's some wandering around and I've gotten separated from Alice. I've got to find her. Alright, so in this game, play the hero. You play the heroes of this quest. Chaz, where have you been? Come on, let's go. But we have to see the principal and get the details about this commission. Now, now two of the main, two of the main characters here happen to be. This is Alice Brangwin. She's a hunter. Her age, well, she'll never tell. And of course, she is known as the Eight-Stroke Warrior. Why? They never said. But yet, she loves what she does. She loves what she do, and she gets paid for it in any known way possible. This is her assistant, Chaz Ashley. He's a hunter, 16 years old, and he's very good with blades, preferably swords and knives. We're here in the first area, namely Motavia Academy in the town of Piata, and we're about to get the skinny on what the hell is actually going on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed this sucker up a bit. Just because I don't want to miss any sword details. See? Of course, thing is, you also have items which, you can either kill or use on the map or and whatnot. Or in battle. Texts, basically texts are used so you can either heal. And the first one you have is res. Now res is of course a healing technique. And you can of course get just a short amount of HP recovered once you use it. Now, if you add skills, certain people cannot use skills. You'll find that out later throughout the game that most of the people that you will encounter, namely throughout your party members, they have certain skills that only they can use on and off the field. Talk is basically for actually where point A to point B is. So if you want to, you don't know where you're going, always use the talk option. Macro. Now, of course, you have your standard macro, which is just your attack. But later down the line throughout this game, you can also gain more. When you gain more skills and more attacks, you can use certain macros for that certain round. You only have 8 of these to use, and you can change them at any given time. Now there are special techniques that I will indeed show throughout battle. And yes, they do exist. If you don't know how to use them, trust me, you will. After seeing this Let's Play, you will learn how to do it. So with that, oh yes, you also want to save. Save as much as you can in this game. Because really, saving helps. Alright, so let's go in and get the skinny from the principal. What be the problem? Welcome. I'm the principal of this academy. Let's see, you must be Alice the Hunter. And you are her assistant, Chaz. Alice has a nice rack. Thought I mentioned that. Forgive me, but Chaz is a full-fledged partner of mine. Now let's get down to business. Describe the situation. Ah, About a month ago, mysterious monsters started to appear within this academy. It appears that they have made the basement their headquarters. I've since closed it off. So far, no one's been hurt, but who knows when they'll appear again. Please, I beg you to destroy all those creatures. Uh, I'd like to settle this matter discreetly. I'm counting on your reputation, Alice. No problem. You can rely on us. Although, it's strange that all those monsters suddenly appeared in this academy. Usually monsters don't come into inhabited areas. Do you have any idea how this happened? How would I know? Stop asking questions! Just hurry up and exterminate those monsters! Don't forget I'm paying you dearly for your services! Don't you just simply love those comic cutscenes? I sure do. Something smells fishy here. That principal was hiding something. Maybe he's afraid of the monsters? Think there's more to it than that. Things are starting to get interesting. But of course things are starting to get interesting. Now of course we can always talk and get some information, but let's go. Sorry about that. I'm getting some updates. So if it kind of skips, that's the reason. What? You're the hunters? Really? You don't think we can do the job? No, not at all. I didn't mean that. Since we have the principal's permission, let us pass. Wait, take me with you. And why should we? My name is Han. I am an assistant at this academy. I work for Professor Holtz, who has gone to investigate Breath Valley for his research. We haven't heard from him since. So now I'm searching for the professor's whereabouts. Breath Valley. That's a mysterious place that has been called the Sacred Valley of Life. But I think it'd be called Breath Valley because of that jazz. Yeah. But what's the connection between the valley and this current monster scare? After the investigation team led by the professor was reported missing, the principal barred everyone from entering Breath Valley. We're trying to get information as to what's going on, but keeps evading the issue. And then this monster scare begins. I bet anything that there is some sort of connection between these incidents. Well, it's true that there's something fishy about the principal's behavior. Given the circumstances, I feel compelled to investigate the basement myself. But come to think of it, it is a bit dangerous. So you were just waiting for us to arrive? Yeah! You catch on quick! 100 Meseta. Right? We'll take you with us for 100 Meseta. I hope you weren't thinking of asking to tag along with us for free. Yeah, I can't get that kind of money from the principal. It's not my problem. Now, what are you going to do? Okay, I'll pay. You know, Alice is a shrewd negotiator, you know. I mean, really. She's a shrewd negotiator. Now, we're in the basement, and we're going to be facing some weirdos. Our first enemy is Zanafalg. And not that much to really worry about. They're basically nothing in this level. Because, like, so, you know, they're really nothing. They're worth that much. Trust me, they're worth like 3 Meseta. And the other one is Zoran Bolt. Zoran Bolt is just like Xenophobe, except it has quite a tad bit more HP. Or maybe less. Han, my man, you are taking a hit. I would think you would have to defend yourself, man. Now, before we continue, I'm going to... Yes, yes, I know. Now, before we continue, I'm going to heal because Han is very flimsy. Rez only uses 3 TP. Oh snap, what is that? That looks like a chest. Let me go get that chest first. And in the chest we have Monomate. Monomate is your standard potion. It recovers about 30 HP, I believe. And of course we're facing the very 2 enemies we just faced not too long ago. And Chaz gains level. So does Han. Which is good to know. I mean, this is really good to know. So as we go in deeper into the briny deep of the basement, we have now learned that this school really needs to clean out all the shit that they have hidden in their basement. I look at this and I start thinking about that episode of Cowboy Bebop. Now, before I continue further, I'm going to show you exactly what Gelun is once I get to it. Okay. As weird as that is, folks, Gelun basically ages your enemies. So basically, it's an attack down. Gelun is basically an attack down spell. So therefore, if you need to, we just gain an antidote. If you need to power down an enemy, that's what you use. You use Gelun. I was consulting my guide, by the way. I have the actual guide to this game, so therefore I'm going to be consulting a lot of information concerning spells and whatnot throughout this entire run of the game. What's this? Test tubes. Test tubes. Han, would you care to explain what the hell that is, sir? If you can. Within the next 20 minutes. In the next 20 seconds. Okay, you know what? Skip it. Let's go. Now this is the... Now this is the boss of this area. Iglanova. All I see him with is a bunch of boogers. I mean, it looked like a moving booger with some mouths. I'm not gonna say nothing else. I'm gonna let your imagination take flight here. Even though it's not that bad, I mean, all it's going to do is spawn. For the most part, that's all it's going to do. But first, we are going to down its attack, like so. If that works. And of course, it doesn't work. And we're going to take out its flunkies. Because Fission is all him just sending out his flunkies. That's all he's going to do, really. Just send out Xenophagus, possibly a Zoran Bolt here and there, but I think all he's going to do is send out a Xenophagus. So not much to really do except take out every lackey he sends out via his fission and just alternate attacks. Really, I would let him spawn as many, because I think you get more if they spawn. It continuously, if the boss continuously spawn enemies, well, I think it would give you more experience. So really, this boss battle is not all that difficult. All he's going to do is keep spawning enemies. Now, like I said, this game has been LP like plenty enough times. And the one I'm currently watching is RPG Looney's run of it. He's doing pretty good, all things considering. And the one thing about this series is that you will be doing a lot, and I do mean a lot, of grinding. This game, in the Phantasy Star universe, you will basically have to grind like mad just to basically get through a certain area. So, one of our skills that we have is Vortex. Vortex basically creates a spiral made by your slicer and does extra damage in the process. Earth is basically a seal technique. Technically, it paralyzes your enemies. Most times, if I were to give it a simple percentage, like 30% of the time, it would work. Quite a useless ability. Vision basically heightens your dexterity. With that, victory. And we get some experience and Maseta. Chaz levels and Han levels. And gain a new technique, which is Watt. We did it! Chaz, you need more practice. Your swing is too slow. But we destroyed the monster. With my help. Sorry. Now, Han, come over here. What? What are these glass containers for? These. Hey, are you by any chance breeding monsters here? If that's the case, this monster business is no mystery after all. How true, Chaz. How very true. I don't know anything. It's the first time I've been in this room. Really. I've just learned. Just. I just. I've only just learned that such a thing exists at the academy. I need to slow down a bit. Really, it's the truth. I believe you. For now. The principal must know about these containers. He must also know the connection between this and the disappearance of Professor Holt. Yes, let's see the principal again. Come on, Chaz. Hey, don't leave me here! I actually could leave him here, but that would be heartless, and that'd be against our coat of arms. Really, you guys. Really? Ow. Really, would that really hurt me as much as I thought it did? Me either. Moving on. We're going to get out of here. And we better heal first before we do anything else. Chaz, some res if you don't mind. So res only gives you 20, at least over 20%, 20 hit points back of your supposed max health. What she's probably wearing is pretty sturdy, because, I mean, she is not taking one damn hit. Of course, these are weaklings. So, after defeating all these supposed monsters beneath the basement, we go back to the principal and fish up some information. What's the deal, man? What's wrong? You seem upset. Were you able to defeat those monsters? Yes. But there's something I want to ask you. What? Is it just my imagination that I just saw some strange things in the basement? Oh. Those are toys. Yeah, that's it. Toys. Those are toys in the basement. Stop beating around the bush. She looked like she was about to crack some balls in this portrait here. Someone keeping information from me is the sixth most dangerous thing in this world. I wonder what the other five are. Alright, already. I'll tell you what I know. You are aware of the recent outbreak of a new breed of monster? Oh yes, thanks to the outbreak, I'm not hurting for work. 3 months ago, Holt identified Birth Valley as the origin of the outbreak, and he went to investigate. One second. One second. He says he discovered the remains of an ancient and advanced civilization. Sorry about that, as my controller. I had to basically make sure the port was in. Or it's connected. Maybe it's time for me to get in our controller. How about you? The investigation team brought back the monster breeding capsules and immediately set forth on their second investigation mission, but not one of them came back. Yes, that's right, hon. And despite all this, you didn't send out a rescue team and ban entry to Birth Valley. Yeah, really, what is going on? No! I was trying to send out a rescue team, but something happened. At that moment, a man who called himself Zio. Dun 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 dun. Appeared before my eyes. Zio! Dun, 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 dun. I've heard of him, that fake magician. Oh yeah, he's very notorious in these parts. My dear Principal Motavia Academy, how are you doing? Who, who are you? My name is Zio. Zio, the Black Magician. Dun 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 dun. Anyway, do not intrude on Birth Valley. What do you mean? In the future, if you ever let anyone set foot in Birth Valley, let me make something clear. There is no need for you to go to Birth Valley. It's related to the research team. So that's why the Birth Valley situation wasn't announced. And also why you try to keep a lid on the monster situation. But what is this all about? You owe him some money, don't you? Remains of an ancient advanced civilization. And Zio? I'm not doing that thing no more. Seems like these are signs of something to come. I need to help the professor. I'm going to Birth Valley. Psst. This is egg-laying season for sandworms, so be careful. Alice? We'll tag along for 300 Meseta plus expenses. Once again, cracking down on some cash. Shaking people up. Alice Brangwin. That's what she does. Deal! Birth Valley's to the northeast. Let's hurry. So indeed, after putting the shakedown on Han and the principal, we get some money out of all this. That's the one thing you gotta admit that I actually do enjoy from... that I actually do enjoy out of this whole game. The fact that Alice has the unique ability to shake down people for money if they want to tag along. Oh yeah, she'll be doing quite a bit of shaking up through this first chapter of the game. I don't think there's anything we can do here. So what we're going to do is we are going towards Birth Valley. Now, of course, we're going to the northeast. So from Piata, we leave and go to the next town over, and that town happens to be Mile. Now, why did I go to Mile? Well, one thing you're going to have to remember is this place. The Big Sandworm Ranch. Remember that later. Because we will be involved with this in some shape or form. And since I'm here, I might as well stock up on weapons. So right now, a stronger weapon would be a steel sword, which Chaz can use. And for Alice, we'll give her 2 slashers. And yeah, we should save. And what we're going to do is we're going to give Alice more power. Because one boomerang just isn't enough. Chaz will also need some more power, so we're going to upgrade him to a steel sword. And as for Han, his defense goes down by 2, but that's not really a bad thing. However, it might be a tad bit flimsy, but you know what? We want to firmly train him to be a mean green fighting machine. A lean green fighting machine. Or something close to it. So what we can do right now is we can sell the following. We can sell this dagger because we don't need it. This boomerang because we don't need it. We don't need anything else. We're good, thank you. Because it is always good to upgrade every chance you get when you get money to actually burn. Now across that now across the quicksand is a fort, which we will be able to get to sometime later. But we're going over to Burf Valley. But first we're facing some new enemies, the mini-worms. Now you see why it was important for me to give Han 2 knives instead of 1. Now, where we're going to now is Burf Valley. And we're in the town of Zima. And of course, this music signifies something big just went down. We see a whole lot of people turned into stone. What is inside Burf Valley? We shall find out. What is really going on in this town anyway? Really? Ambush? Seriously, game? Ambush. So we're still facing these Zonaflug and Zoran enemies. And which I really don't give a shit for. And yet they're right in front of me. Why, I have no clue. But you are no longer in front of me. And why is this on my TV? Last thing I want to see is something about religion. Oh, how you can change your life by doing such and such. Anyway. I found a carbon shield. A stronger shield, but still doesn't hold a candle to doesn't hold a candle to what we have now. Because we want to get through this area as quick as possible. So, we got these Zoran bolts. Which for some reason just don't make a lick of sense. Why are you here? Monomate. Going further, we find a new enemy, a flutter plant. Which doesn't hold a candle to us. And only worth a mere 15 experience. Now we're seeing more stone people here. And is that who I think it is? Dazzled? What on earth? Ancient curse? I can't believe someone is able to catch such a spell in this day and age. Isn't there any way to restore him? I've heard of a medicine called Ashland. Or Ashland. That's what it sounds like, Ashland. Ashland is able to turn stone back to flesh. Where can we find it? I've heard about it some time ago in a Motavian village. But we're talking some time ago. Which Motavian village? It's the village of Molcom, which is far south of here. Alright then, let's get going. Let's see, if you're going to Molcom, I'll make you a deal. Just 500 Meseta. You devil. Boy, this is not Hanze at all. I mean, damn. Just Han. You sure you can hack it, man? I mean, thanks a lot for giving us 500. I mean, that works just fine with us, We're facing new enemies, a crawler and monster fly. Of course, they fall before the blades of Ashley and Alice Branguin and Han, their pet manservant. Surprise attack, which gives us an advantage in battle. And Chaz gains a level. Zoo! My guess, Zoo is short for Tsunami. Now, of course, I'm going to show you what Zoo does. Oh yeah, by the way. Saner ups your agility. Shift ups your attack. Foy is a standard fire spell. Now I'm going to show you something that you can do if you have played Phantasy Star before. I'm going to show you one of the combo attacks that you can pull off here. It requires the following. Foy. And if I had it, it'd be Sue. But since I can't use it, since I'm low on TP, I can't really use it. Oh, snap, really? One moment, please. Okay. Sorry about that. Economy is a bitch, And we are that close from actually finishing this fight, which didn't really take that much. And amazingly, mind you, my messenger is going off like mad because my girlfriend, who is an avid lover of cats, the musical, you can tell. I cannot do anything right now. Not in this game, anyway. Especially the fact that I'm still trying to figure out what the hell is going on here. A new enemy, a Locosta, as well as a crawler. Damn. Did you really have to go there, sir? Okay, I think it'd be in the interest of fairness that we should get rid of this. Chaz, you go on defense. Han, heal. Shit. Thank you very much. And Han is gone. Well, that sucks. We're dragging a dead body around. Let's get the hell out of here. I don't really like fighting without constellation and... What is this? This is the town of Malcolm. And... God damn, look at this place. It's just burnt to bits. But someone is here with us. Rune? Hey, Alice. Long time no see. Alice, you know this guy? From a long time ago. Shorty here, your current companion? Still a kid. Watch what you say! Stop it, you two. More importantly, Rune, what's going on? It's all the handiwork of Zio. Zio, I bet the person who turned the people of Zima into stone is also... Well, your brain seems to work a little bit. You... Cut it out! Seems that everywhere we go, it's always Zio. No, I'm not doing it. Who is this Zio? I'm not sure. With the town destroyed, how are we going to find Ashland? You looking for Ashland? In that case, you better go to Tano. Because to Tano, you'll have to find out. Tano? Let's see. From here, it's kind of far. First, travel east to the village of Krupp. And there, if you go north, you'll find a valley that leads to Tano. We don't have to pass by Krupp, do we? Why? Let's just head straight towards Tano. Alice? I haven't decided yet. I'm going to invite myself to join your group. I've got some business there, too. Not so fast! We'd enjoy your company. Alice! Good. We're all set. And, Shorty, try not to get in the way. Stop calling me Shorty! My name is... Chaz. That's what you said your name was, right? Stupid name. So I think he's going to be more trouble than he's worth. I won't get anyone's way. You already have. I'm a little uneasy about our destination. So, Rune joins us. And according to our research, Rune is a wizard. His full name is Rune Walsh. All he does is use weapons and such. Stay tuned, I'll be back with more. And we're back! And finally, we got somebody who can teleport. So, Rune has the power of Foy, Wat, Gra, and Arroz. Of course, Foy is basically a fire spell, Watch is basically a water spell. Gra is my guess, short for gravity. And according to my research here, yes, because I have a guide. And damn it, I'm going to use it. Basically, Autos wakes up one unconscious character, but but does nothing to raise your health. Ryuga is basically your teleport spell, and Hinas is basically your escape spell. So, that means, oh, Rune, my friend, you're going to be leading this You're going to be leading this party here. I'm sorry, I was going to say it. I was going to say exposition. You're going to be leading Rune. Chaz, you're going to follow him. Chaz, you're going to follow Alice, and Han, you're in the back. Now we're going to Croup. And Croup is this little town right here. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to heal Han. Because Han got his ass handed to him. That's the wonderful thing about Phantasy Star. If your character dies, you can always revive him through going to the town. Going to the inn, rather. But anyway, I'm going to save here. And when we come back, we're most likely going to find out why Han hates coming to Krupp and what exactly are we going to know for. So stay tuned for episode 2 of Let's Play Phantasy Star, the End of the Millennium.